Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My name is Basmal Al-Tayyib, and in this poster we will talk about social media aesthetic, and as I am the first speaker, I will talk about the introduction and why social media aesthetic it is so important. Social media is a big part of our life now. We use it all the time to connect, share our personal thing and communication with the others. It's like a huge part of our daily routine. So it is so important to know how to use it on the right way. In this poster, we will talk about social media aesthetic, why the aesthetic is so important. We will talk about some issue regarding to it. We will highlight the importance of privacy and secure online practices. We will talk also about rules and regulation to avoid that issues. And finally, we will talk about personal code of aesthetic. Okay, we will start with why social media aesthetic is so important. It is so important to talk about aesthetic in social media, which means doing things in the right way, because it affects how much we can trust what we see online, keeps our personal stuff private, and make sure everyone using social media stays safe and happy. And on the top of that, understanding why aesthetic matter in social media help us all make the internet better place.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My name is Tajuddin Lubaba Ayomide, and I'll be talking about the first case study. The first case study, Facebook and Cambridge Analytica, 2018. Cambridge Analytica, a political consulting firm, acquired data on millions of Facebook users through a third-party app that claimed to be a psychological research tool. The data was used to create psychological profiles of voters in the US, which were then used to target political advertising during the 2016 presidential election. The scandal raised serious questions about Facebook's data privacy practices and led to a significant backlash against the company. One prominent ethical issue that has been widely discussed in the context of social media is the issue of privacy. Facebook's Cambridge Analytica scandal in 2018 is a prime example. In this case, the data of millions of Facebook users was harvested without their consent by Cambridge Analytica, a political consulting firm. This data was then used to influence voter opinion on behalf of politicians who hired them. This incident sparked a global conversation about privacy rights online, the ethics of data harvesting, and the need for more stringent regulations to protect users. It's a reminder that while social media platforms can offer us the ability to connect and share with others, they also have the potential to infringe on our privacy if not properly managed.
My name is Saiko Yomolade, and I'll be talking about the second case study. The second case study, YouTube and child safety is an ongoing issue. YouTube has faced criticism for failing to protect children from inappropriate content. In 2019, the platform was fined $170 million by the US Federal Trade Commission for collecting personal information from children without parental consent. The platform has since made changes to better protect children, but concern about inappropriate content or data privacy remain. YouTube, owned by Google, is one of the most popular online platforms for children, offering a vast array of content suitable for all ages. However, it has faced significant criticism and legal action due to its handling of children's data and exposure to inappropriate content. So in response to this issue, YouTube has taken steps like YouTube Kids. YouTube launched a separate app, YouTube Kids, designed specially for children. This feature a curate selection of content suitable for children and offers parental control feature. YouTube has also changed the way it handles children content. Creators are now required to mark their content as made for kids if it is, and data collection on these videos is restricted. But despite all this, concerns remain about the effectiveness of this measure and the ongoing safety of children on this platform.
In our interconnected world where digital platforms play a central role in our daily lives, the protection of user data and privacy has become a paramount concern. Now, I would like to discuss key regulatory aspects that have emerged in response to significant incidents such as the Facebook and Cambridge Analytica scandal and the YouTube and child safety issues. The first regulatory frameworks that have been recognized is the General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR) under the European Union. Enforced in May 2018, the GDPR stands as a comprehensive data protection regulation applicable to companies operating within the European Union. This framework placed strict requirements on organizations dictating how they collect, process, and handle personal data. Importantly, it grants individuals greater control over their personal information, emphasizing clear and informed consent for data processing. The next is the California Consumer Privacy Act (CCPA) under the United States. Enacted in 2018 and effective from January 2020, the CCPA is a pioneering state-level privacy law in California, designed to empower California residents with increased control over their personal information. This legislation compels businesses to be transparent about their data practices. It has also inspired other U.S. states to consider similar privacy legislation. Furthermore, the proposed federal privacy legislation, also under the United States. In response to growing privacy concerns, there has been a call for comprehensive federal privacy legislation in the United States. The aim is to establish a national framework for data protection, user consent, and online privacy. Various bills have been proposed, each seeking to address regulatory gaps and enhance user privacy protection. Moreover, there is the platform policies and content moderation. The importance of robust content moderation policies on online platforms cannot be overstated. Clarity in standards, especially regarding content that may be inappropriate for specific user groups, is crucial. Regulatory frameworks encourage or mandate platforms to establish and enforce content standards, ensuring the protection of users. Then we have continuous monitoring and audits. Emphasizing the importance of continuous monitoring of platforms' compliance with privacy and data protection laws, regular audits are vital. This ongoing scrutiny ensures that platforms are implementing effective measures to protect user privacy and safety. Regulatory authorities employ these mechanisms to hold companies accountable and promote consistent adherence to regulations. And also, we have educational initiatives and parental controls. Regulatory frameworks encourage or mandate platforms to implement educational initiatives for parents and guardians, focusing on online safety for children. Furthermore, there is an emphasis on promoting effective parental controls and tools for managing children's online activities. Recognizing the role of education and parental involvement is pivotal in creating a safer online environment for young users. In conclusion, these regulatory aspects play a crucial role in shaping the digital landscape, ensuring user privacy, and holding platforms accountable for their practices. As technology continues to evolve, our regulatory frameworks must adapt to address emerging challenges in this ever-changing digital world. Companies are advised to stay informed and adjust their practices to comply with evolving privacy regulations and best practices. Thank you.
So I will talk about personal code of ethics. In personal code of ethics, I have 3 points, which is authenticity, privacy, and inclusivity. Authenticity is about being real and maintaining integrity online. It involves being truthful and genuine in your digital interaction. We need to uphold moral and ethical principles, aligning your action with your values. Privacy is crucial in our connected world. We need to always safeguard our personal information with explicit consent. We also need to implement strong security measures to protect our data and other people's data. Inclusivity is about the positive online communities. We need to respect diversity and different perspectives that shows online. We also need to avoid discrimination and contribute to an inclusive environment where everyone feels valued. In summary, authenticity, privacy, and inclusivity form the foundation of ethical behavior in the digital space. Be real and protect privacy and foster an inclusive online environment for a positive and respectful digital experience.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Alfa Mintumanizam. So I'm gonna be talking about social media privacy. Users can take steps to manage the access, visibility, and use of their personal information on social networking networks. Given the large quantity of personal data exchange on these platforms, including information about one's life, interests, and connections, privacy becomes an important concern to our society. So, the term of social media privacy, it refers to the personal and sensitive information that others can learn about you and your accounts. This information can provide it willingly as in public profiles and postings or unknowingly as in the data sites share with other organizations and social media marketing agencies. So, there are 4 common social media privacy issues, which is number 1 is hacking and account takeovers. So, many people unknowingly post personal information that could give hackers clues to their password or security questions. For example, posting about our hometown, pets, elementary school, or extended family. Scammers either use this information to try and brute force their way into your account or employ social engineering attacks to trick you into providing your password. The second one is social media phishing scams. If the user's social media accounts are not set to private, it can receive messages from anyone, even scammers, trying to get you to click on malicious links. Last year, 12% of all clicks to fake phishing websites originated on social media. Fraudsters also regularly use social media to run romance scams and investment fraud schemes. The third one is data mining leading to identity theft. Scammers need surprisingly little information to steal our identity, and often the starting point for identity theft can be publicly available information on social media. Scammer can use our name, address, phone number to target us with phishing scams, or look up more sensitive information about us that is for sale on the dark web. With just our main email address or phone number, scammer can find any leaked passwords, credit card numbers, or even our social security number. And the last one is cyberbullying and online harassment. This one is most referred to kids, teens, and even adults. Social media can also be a source of bullying and emotional and physically attack. A public accounts give cyberbullies easy access to target us with messages and malicious posts, as well as access to our personal information. That's all from me. Thank you.